When Travis Kelce spoke recently, no one expected his words to dominate headlines across sports and entertainment alike. The Kansas City Chiefs star, known for his confidence on and off the field, made a statement about Taylor Swift that immediately captured public attention. Their relationship has already drawn massive interest, blending football culture with global pop stardom. Yet, this latest remark was different, measured, honest, and layered with meaning. It wasn't controversy for its own sake. It was revelation through authenticity. Kelce's tone reflected someone balancing two worlds: the demanding intensity of professional football and the unrelenting spotlight of celebrity life. What stood out most was his openness. Fans sensed a rare glimpse into how fame, emotion, and responsibility intersect at the highest levels of public life. In a few carefully chosen sentences, Kelce exposed the weight of expectation and the humanity behind the headlines. The response was instant, leaving both Chiefs fans and Swift's audience stunned, curious, and eager for the full context behind his words. Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift's connection has become one of the most discussed intersections of sports and entertainment in recent years. What began as light speculation evolved into one of the most followed relationships in the media. Every public appearance, game attendance, and social interaction between them has been dissected endlessly. For Kelce, it's unfamiliar territory. As an athlete, scrutiny comes with performance, not personal life. But this level of visibility brings a different challenge: maintaining authenticity amid constant observation. Swift's global influence amplifies every gesture, while Kelce's platform in the NFL ensures nothing remains private for long. Together, they've become a cultural phenomenon, symbolizing two worlds colliding: the fierce competitiveness of football and the emotional artistry of music. Fans admire their chemistry, yet few recognize the weight such exposure carries. Kelce's recent comment wasn't only about Taylor, it was about boundaries, identity, and navigating life when every action is magnified. Beneath the glamour lies a complex balance of fame, individuality, and genuine connection. Kelce's words were simple yet powerful. When asked about his relationship with Taylor Swift, he emphasized respect, independence, and perspective. "She's amazing," he said, "but we both have our worlds to lead." It was a statement not of detachment, but of maturity. He acknowledged admiration without surrendering individuality, reinforcing that both he and Swift are professionals at the top of their fields. His tone was measured, neither overly emotional nor dismissive. What shocked many wasn't the content, but the candor. In an era where celebrities often guard their personal lives, Kelce chose sincerity. His statement reflected understanding rather than spectacle, clarity instead of evasion. The honesty resonated deeply with fans who have watched public relationships crumble under pressure. His words reminded audiences that even amid fame, authenticity matters. For the Chiefs organization, it also displayed leadership, showing composure in a moment of high visibility. Kelce's comment became more than gossip. It became a reflection of discipline, integrity, and self-awareness in the modern spotlight. Inside the Chiefs locker room, Kelce's comment sparked quiet conversation, but little surprise. Teammates have long admired his composure under pressure, both on and off the field. Many understood that his statement wasn't about drama, but about balance. Patrick Mahomes reportedly described Kelce as focused as ever, emphasizing that his leadership remains unchanged. The team recognizes that media attention can become a distraction, but Kelce has managed to turn it into motivation. Younger players observe how he maintains professionalism despite external noise, using his influence responsibly. The organization itself stands firmly behind him, appreciating how he represents the Chiefs' culture of confidence and control. Within the locker room, respect for Kelce has only grown. His ability to navigate intense public scrutiny while performing at an elite level demonstrates discipline rare even among veterans. The consensus is clear: while the outside world fixates on headlines, inside Kansas City's camp, Travis Kelce remains the same relentless competitor who leads by example every single day. The public response was immediate and explosive. Social media platforms flooded with interpretations, memes, and emotional debates. Swift's fans analyzed every syllable, while sports commentators discussed whether Kelce's comment hinted at tension or stability. News outlets across the spectrum framed the moment differently, some praising his honesty, others questioning his timing. Yet amid the speculation, one truth emerged: Kelce's words humanized both him and Taylor. They reminded audiences that even global figures crave understanding beyond image. Chiefs fans, accustomed to celebrating touchdowns and records, now found themselves defending their tight end in conversations unrelated to football. The frenzy reflected modern celebrity culture's speed, how quickly a simple remark can ignite an international discussion. Through it all, Kelce remained silent, refusing to add fuel to speculation. That restraint spoke louder than commentary. His ability to maintain dignity under pressure reinforced his reputation as more than an athlete. He is now a figure of maturity, navigating fame's most difficult terrain with remarkable grace. Though Taylor Swift did not issue a formal statement, her actions spoke volumes. Observers noted her composed demeanor and unwavering professionalism amid the attention. She continued her schedule without interruption, performing, recording, and engaging with fans as usual. Those close to her have often described her as understanding of public fascination, yet protective of personal boundaries. Swift has navigated similar situations before, balancing transparency with discretion. Sources close to both suggested that Kelce's comment did not create friction, but rather reinforced mutual respect. Their relationship, built on admiration and independence, thrives on shared understanding of fame's challenges. Taylor's response, or lack thereof, reflected wisdom, knowing when silence conveys strength. Her approach paralleled Kelce's, signaling that both operate from a place of confidence rather than insecurity. For her fans, it reaffirmed an important truth: authenticity does not require explanation. In the convergence of two powerful careers, both continue to show that grace under pressure defines true influence more than any public declaration ever could. For Kelce, maintaining peak athletic performance amid overwhelming fame demands mental precision. Every training session, media interview, and public appearance requires compartmentalization. His focus on football has never wavered, even as his off-field profile expands dramatically. Analysts note that his discipline mirrors Mahomes', a constant prioritization of preparation over distraction. The challenge lies in managing dual narratives: the superstar tight end dominating defenses on Sundays, and the public figure scrutinized through a cultural lens. Few athletes navigate both worlds successfully. Kelce's strength lies in his self-awareness. He acknowledges the attention, but refuses to let it define him. That equilibrium has become a model for younger players learning to coexist with fame. It also underscores the importance of mental conditioning alongside physical preparation. The relationship with Taylor Swift may have amplified the spotlight, but Kelce's grounded approach ensures performance remains paramount. His recent statement, when viewed through this lens, wasn't surprising. It was consistent with a man deeply committed to balance and purpose. The Kansas City Chiefs organization has handled the surrounding media attention with quiet confidence. The leadership, from Andy Reid to general manager Brett Veach, understands that star players inevitably attract scrutiny. However, they also trust Kelce's professionalism. Reid, known for his steady hand, reportedly addressed the situation internally with brief acknowledgement and immediate refocus on football. The Chiefs' culture values accountability, and Kelce embodies it. His ability to manage fame without compromising team focus reflects years of experience within a championship environment. Organizationally, they view this episode as external noise rather than internal distraction. The team's structure, built on respect, leadership, and unity, ensures personal narratives never overshadow collective goals. For Kansas City, this moment reinforces why Kelce is invaluable beyond his athletic output. He exemplifies maturity and discipline, serving as both player and ambassador. Within the Chiefs' hierarchy, confidence remains high that the focus will soon return entirely to football, where Kelce continues to perform at an elite, defining level. Kelce's relationship with Taylor Swift and his public comments have inevitably shaped his image beyond football. He has transitioned from being an NFL superstar to a cultural figure recognized worldwide. This evolution carries both opportunities and challenges. For sponsors and media, he represents relatability, an athlete who blends intensity with personality. Yet, for critics, fame risks distraction from sport. Kelce's response has been to stay authentic, refusing to curate an image that feels artificial. His comment about Swift reflected that same transparency. It reminded the public that real relationships and professional excellence can coexist without compromise. Long term, this moment may strengthen his legacy. He is no longer defined solely by statistics or championships, but by character and composure. For younger generations, Kelce now symbolizes a new kind of athlete, one capable of thriving in performance and personality without losing integrity. His legacy, still unfolding, extends beyond touchdowns. It lies in the example of balance amid unprecedented visibility. Travis Kelce's comment about Taylor Swift transcended celebrity conversation. It became a reflection on identity, respect, and authenticity in a world obsessed with spectacle. His words revealed a man grounded in purpose, aware of both the blessings and burdens of public life. They demonstrated that vulnerability can exist alongside confidence and that truth carries more power than performance. For the Chiefs, it reaffirmed leadership through example. For fans, it showed that real strength lies not in avoiding attention, but managing it with dignity. Taylor Swift's composed response reinforced this dynamic, illustrating two individuals navigating global fame with mutual respect. In an era defined by noise, both reminded the world that quiet integrity still resonates. Kelce's statement, though brief, will linger as a moment of sincerity amid chaos, a reminder that greatness extends beyond the field, beyond charts, and into the choices that define one's character. In truth, it wasn't a shocking comment at all, it was an honest one.